student, welcome to this video. In this video, you will learn about IDE, advantages of IDE, few IDEs used for C programming and also executing a C program using IDE. In the previous video, you learned about how to write and execute a C program using Notepad and MinGW compiler. In this video, instead of using the Notepad, we will execute the program using IDE. Now first I will describe about IDE, after that we will execute the program. Let's begin. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. As the name indicates that IDE will provide many things, like it will provide source code editor to edit the C program, and also we can compile the program, and also we can work with many tools at one place. That's why the name is Integrated Development Environment. It provides more flexibility to the programmer to develop the programs in a fast and efficient way with less time and effort. Now let's see the advantages of using the IDE. It provides source code editor where we can edit the programs. Not only that, it will also highlight the syntax and it will help to organize the code in a good way. And we can easily move from one file to another file using the hyperlinks. And it also shows warnings in case of any errors or mistakes. And also when we start typing the program, it will give suggestions to the code. That feature is called auto completion. We can also debug the program. It means we can go through each and every line and we can see the result of the execution, so that we can easily fix the bugs. And we can also perform unit test. It means if our program is having multiple modules, we will develop module by module, and each module functionality we will test using unit test. And also we can work with many plugins to provide flexibility to our code. And also we can integrate with many other services. These are the main advantages of using IDE. Using IDE, we can manage our project efficiently. That's why every developer will make use of IDE. One more thing to note here is that one IDE can be used for multiple languages, and for one language we can use multiple IDEs. Let's say for example, for Java programming we are having IDEs like IntelliJ, NetBeans, Eclipse. .NET programmers will use Visual Studio Code IDE for .NET and other Microsoft languages. RubyMine IDE is used for Ruby programming. Xcode IDE is used for Apple technologies. GenStudio is used for PHP programming, and so on. Now let's see few IDEs used for C programming. These are the few IDEs used for C programming: Eclipse, Code Blocks, DevC++, NetBeans, Visual Studio Code, and Borland Turbo C. And one more thing to note here is that the availability of these IDEs will be different from one operating system to another operating system. Now I would like to show you the execution of a C programming using Code Blocks IDE. I already installed Code Blocks on my machine. How to install Code Blocks? I created a separate video and put the link in the description box below this video. Please check. Now let's open Code Blocks IDE, write and execute our first program in C. Let's open this Code Blocks. Okay, this is the IDE. Now to create a new file, we need to click File, New. Click on Empty File. This is the source code editor. Here we should write the program. First, let us save this program. Let's go to File and click Save File. I am saving this file on the desktop with the name welcome.c. This is our source code file name. Now let's save this file. Now we can see here the name of the file is welcome.c. Now let's write our first program. We can see here syntax highlighting. Let's say comments are displayed like this and the linkage section is displayed with this color and the return type like int is the data type is displayed with blue color like this. Syntax is highlighted, right? So that we can easily understand our code. It also provides auto completion. Let's say for example, we need to write return 0. I type the first 3 letters, then immediately it is giving the suggestion. Which one you want to use? Let's say we want to use this one, okay? And once we type the program, we need to again save the program. Because first we saved the empty file. For that we can save file or you can use Ctrl+S command. And here itself we can compile the program. We already know that this code is in high level language code which is in English language. We need to translate this program into the machine code which is zeros and ones. For that we need to use compiler. We can get the compiler along with the Code Blocks IDE. When we install IDE, compiler also will be installed. Now click on build here and we need to click on compile current file. Now click on compile current file. This is the console. We have seen in the previous video, to write the program, we open Notepad and to compile the program, we open command prompt. It means we switch it from one place to another place. But using IDE, all are integrated, means at one place. Now, when we compile the program, it is showing the information 0 errors and 0 warnings. Let's say for example, we will do some mistake. I take out the semicolon here. Now, let's save this program. Now, let's compile the current file. Now, we can see here, it is highlighted with the red color, indicating that there is an error in this line. And also we can see here, 6th line, there is an error. Expected semicolon before written. Before written here. Okay. So let's save this file again. Compile the current file. Now the program is compiled and it created the output file welcome.o. Let's go to the desktop. Because we saved our source code in the desktop, the output also will be created onto the same place. We can see here, this is the file we created, and once we compile our program, .o file is created. And there is also one more file will be created, that is executable file .exe, which is welcome.exe. So we will execute this exe file. Let's go to our IDE again. Now to execute this program, we should go to again build and we need to click on run here. Or we can use the shortcut commands like Ctrl F10 for running the program and Ctrl Shift F9 for compiling the program. Now let's run. So this is the execution of our program. We can also see some more additional information. Like our program is executed within 0.051 seconds. We know that the computer will execute the instructions very faster. To exit this command prompt, we need to press any key to continue. Usually we will use enter key on the keyboard. And we already know that if you make any changes, let's say I did some changes to the source code. Again we need to compile and run the program. First we need to save the changes. After that we need to compile and after that we need to click run. Instead of compiling using compile current file, we can also click build. Now run this program. Now we can see here the .exe file, which is welcome.exe file is running, and we can see the changes we made to our program. This is the new text I added. Okay. As we are doing all at one place, writing the program, compiling the program and executing the program at one place, which will help the programmer to develop the programs in a faster and convenient way. We will stop here for now. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you in the next video.